Was this like this before, or has someone rearranged the buttons? Are they trying to make me cry?
Somebody has definitely rearranged the buttons. Hey, Dan.
These creatures like it if you speak to them in their language. Me, Liz. Liz, thank rock.
Dan Strong. Liz, welcome.
Dan, big knife. Dan, give to Liz.
Liz, no throw knife.
Liz, second best markswoman Mendelssohn Club.
Dan, no club. Dan, test Liz.
Oh, Lord. Another puzzle? This is your test? This is seriously your test. Whoa. I can't target the apple. It won't let me.
Liz, bad thrower. Liz, no knife.
Knife work bad. Knife very bad.
Knife good. Liz, bad.
Bite
Liz,
me, Tarzan.
Eat apple. Liz, get strong.
With her pride in her marksmanship wounded, Liz decided that she would take the knife-throwing test that Dan was proposing.
Okay.
Ayo, Dan.
Ayo, Liz.
Dan, no Fitz Randolph?
Dan, no word fit run down.
Here we go again. Dan, live alone in jungle?
Dan, bachelor shack. Dan, bring women to shack. Liz, want go Dan shack?
Liz, never first date. Hey, Dan.
Hey, Liz.
A tom-tom.
It's a musical instrument, and as such, I'm no good at it.
Yeah, well, it's lying around.
Yuck. These things are supposed to be made of animal intestines.
Animal stomachs, usually. Can I use the tree?
Its shape reminds me of, no, just my imagination. I love to climb trees, but in a skirt.
Jean-Michel, tell your daughter to get down from there. You can see her underwear. For heaven's sake, she's in a lair.
Bite me. Alright. Let's start with the 30th. Here we have an
Well, if
office.
it isn't Anne-Marie.
The smart sister.
Although Liz still didn't know it, Anne-Marie's help was absolutely essential. So then, what did this help consist of?
I don't know.
To Anne-Marie Allaire for her study of music at the most prestigious school in the country, Juilliard, in New York. It's frightening to think that Anne-Marie studied business in California and music in New York simultaneously. She commuted back and forth by plane every day, but that's not the worst part. In the meantime, she took advantage of the experience to earn a flight attendant certificate. To Anne-Marie Allaire for her master in business from the prestigious Stanford University, California. I seem to remember seeing Queenie painting it. She's 5 minutes older than me, and you can tell.
So they're triplets.
Hey, yo, Anne-Marie.
Welcome, comma. Elizabeth, period. The Allaire Gallery thanks you for having inspired Queenie to paint these 5 paintings, period.
You've talked to her. Finally. I knew you two would work it out.
Incorrect assessment, period. She sent them to me by messenger with a note, period.
Why are you...
Postscript, colon. She also attached the voodoo painting in the window, period.
Ah, yes, I saw it when she was starting to paint it.
Opening parenthesis. I hope that doesn't affect you too much. Ellipsis closing parenthesis.
Why are you talking like this?
Why would the voodoo painting affect me?
Because of what happened when Mom and Dad took us to New Orleans, period.
What happened when Mom and Dad took us to New Orleans?
You still can't remember it? Question mark. An old woman, dash, a witch, dash, gave you a doll and told you that if you put 2 objects belonging to someone on it, it would turn into a voodoo doll, comma. And that's what you did, period.
How did we make the voodoo doll?
You cut a lock of hair from a girl and you put it on the doll as a wig, period. Then you took her handkerchief and you tied it around the doll as if it were a skirt, period.
What happened to the girl we made the voodoo doll for?
You said that the doll had accidentally fallen into a hole filled with mud, and that under the laws of voodoo, the girl had also fallen, comma, just after that, period. The girl got very mad and we never saw her again, ellipsis.
What was the name of the girl we practiced voodoo on?
Don't you remember? Question mark. She was with us for years as a babysitter, colon. Her name was Stacy, period.
That name doesn't mean anything to me.
How strange! Exclamation mark. You were obsessed with her for years, comma, and compared her to everything you saw.
Really?
Colon. A vase, comma, a crane, comma, a suitcase, opening parenthesis, one of the big kind, exclamation mark, closing parentheses, comma, ellipsis.
Okay.
Well, no, I don't remember. But people have been messing with my brain a lot lately.
Stop speaking punctuation.
You play other instruments besides the piano, right?
I have certificates in piano, comma, classical guitar, comma, violin, comma, cello and percussion, period.
Percussion.
Wait. Control Z colon, not cello, comma. I still have another year to go, period.
What do you think about all this?
That Queenie and you threw Stacy into the well, comma, and that you invented the connection to the doll to avoid getting chewed out, period. There's no such thing as magic, period, end of paragraph.
Bite me.
Let's drop the voodoo topic. Something very strange happened to me. I spoke to myself.
Elizabeth, colon, you're always doing that, period. Opening parenthesis. I wonder when you'll get some focus and stop doing it. Period, closing parenthesis.
You always look like you have everything under control.
One mustn't let oneself get carried away by emotion, comma, Elizabeth, period.
Stop
Even when
speaking
you're
punctuation.
shift lock, extremely and terribly angry, shift lock, comma.
Wow.
Always remember this, comma. To analyze your feelings dispassionately, period, end of paragraph.
Eya!
Eya! Exclamation point.
So, she likes percussion, does she? Percuss this.
I have a tom-tom. Could you play it for me?
Of course, period. Do you have the sheet music? Question mark.
No.
Elizabeth, comma. I never play without sheet music, period. I never improvise, comma. So, colon, give me the sheet music for the tom-tom, comma, and I will play it for you whenever you like, period.
Alright, we need some music. We found the drum. Wait a minute, there's that jacket there I haven't checked. Dang it! I can't walk her away from the elevator. Real quick, I want to check about... We got the drum here. Is there anything else here? I want to talk to the monkey weed. Minier.
An atavistic symbol of many things. So many that some of them can't even be mentioned in public.
Mm-hmm.
Ayo, Dan.
Ayo, Liz.
I choose to believe it's a reference to Obelix.
Dan, not friends?
Jungle, many bachelor shacks. Witch doctor, Dan, best friend.
Ooh-ee-ooh-ah-ah.
Witch doctor, sheet music, tom-tom?
Music sheet.
Correct.
Witch doctor have, but he no give. He angry.
What witch doctor like?
Witch doctor like sport. Witch doctor and me always see animal fights together.
Witch doctor live far?
Witch doctor live close, above Dan head.
Witch doctor talk no more.
Okay.
Yeah, Dan.
Hey, Liz.
This is confusing. Been there, been there. Been here. Might as well, though, while we're here, talk to myself again. Teleport.
Ayo! Ayo! Has the makeup person come back? Wait here for me.
No, I'm going away.
You'll see how there's makeup in here. No, but this bracelet goes. It's not my style, and I won't let Liz wear it. Or watch a pair of animals hitting each other. How is Fitzrandolph affecting her in this terrible way?
Voodoo? Brain chips? Ninjas?
I can't go. Liz told me to wait here for her.
Fine.
Nothing? Nothing.
Just need a voodoo doll. Need voodoo. Hey, did that thing move?
That jacket looks familiar.
Yeah, it's the one what's-his-name had. That is my front door. I'll see you guys in a moment. Anyway, sorry about that. I had company. And now I forgot what I was doing, because that was yesterday.
It has a doll in it.
Does it now?
I could touch it, but I haven't washed my hands in a long time. Better not get it dirty.
Where's your doll?
I seem to remember seeing Queenie painting it.
Yes. That's an interesting painting. Alright. We're gonna give her the drum.
You won't play the tom-tom until I get the sheet music.
Right. Gotta get the sheet music. Okay. What was I doing when I left off? Go to the elevator. Hey, I double-clicked. Why didn't you teleport? I'm really thrown off here. Dan, there we go. He'll want these fight tickets.
Dan see Liz eat paper?
What is it with
Dan
eating
no
paper?
see. Liz eat, so Dan see.
I have 2 pieces that say Martin Foulfool Erickson versus Dean.
You give Dan. Dan give witch doctor friend. Witch doctor smile.
And which doctor give tom-tom music to Liz?
Yes. Witch doctor give Dan and Dan give Liz. If Liz give Dan and Dan give witch doctor.
I couldn't
Liz
follow that.
give.
Yes, I could. Yay!
Finally, authentic sheet music for tribal tom-toms.
Yay! Also, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to do something else for when it. Oh wait, I can do it now.
Great
I'm right
idea.
here. I put the magnet in the apple. There we go.
Liz, knife test more.
There we go. Ba-ding!
Liz.
I should have done that
great
earlier. I completely
thrower.
forgot.
Dan surprise.
Ha! Because Liz trick. Liz put magnet in apple.
Dan
Admit it.
no word magnet. Liz great thrower. Liz keep Dan knife.
Liz say, Dan, thank you.
And so, thanks to her ingenuity and Dan's tiny vocabulary, Liz passed the knife-throwing test.
Yup. Doodly-doo-doo, doodly-doo-doo. Alright, what floor was I going to? Whoa, what the...
Randolph is foul.
Whoa.
Huh?
I haven't been here yet.
Randolph loves us all.
Aha! Now I know who's making the other Liz say the silly things she says.
Yes. This place is scary. It's a little car.
There's something on top.
Randolph is foul.
Okay. What's in the little car?
It comes with a parachute.
Okay.
I'm not getting in
Vince
there. It
Randolph
would give me a
loves
fat
us all.
complex.
It's a tiny car. You shouldn't feel fat for riding in it.
It comes with a...
Okay, yes, it did come with built-in parachute.
Randolph is
It has a
foul.
record on it like the ones for music, but bigger.
Can't look at the robot.
The robots march to his rhythm.
Randolph loves
I'll
us
show
all.
him.
The robots aren't marching. They're turning.
Hey, Cheeky.
Randolph
Cheeky?
is foul.
That's strange. He can't see me or hear me. all the better.
Indeed.
Fitzrandolph
I wonder if we can off 'em.
loves us all.
I'm not going to stick it in him, but let's see how he does with a little piece of his apron missing.
Oh yeah, that'll show him, Liz.
He seems okay.
Fitzrandolph
He seems
is
okay.
fab.
Alright, let's try to find the floor we were actually heading to, shall we? Meh, wrong. One left. There we go, we got the sheet music.
I have no idea how to read this. I've got the sheet music for the tom-tom. Will you play for me?
Of course! Exclamation point.
Stop that. Whoa.
Is it just me, or does it move when the tom-tom is playing?
I hear a telephone.
Hello? Question mark. No, comma, I'm not interested in contracting your services, period. I'm telling you that I'm happy with my telephone company, comma, miss, period. I just told you that, shift lock, I'm happy with my telephone company. Goodbye! Exclamation point, shift lock.
Okay.
And that crazy Elizabeth? Question mark. Well, comma, I'm not quitting in the middle of the piece, ellipsis.
Oh, I get it. She was almost stuck in the painting because the music stopped.
Best not to tell her I took this, because she'd never believe me.
Indeed. Well, he has a voodoo doll.
Thank you! It's a pleasure to hear you play.
You're welcome! Exclamation point.
Finally, Liz got Anne-Marie's help, but what good would it do her?
I got a doll.
This was in Queenie's voodoo witch doctor painting.
We should dress it up.
If I shape it a little with the knife, it reminds me of someone.
I wonder who. Now I get this bracelet.
Now
Yes,
it really
I'm aware the
is a
screen
voodoo
goes dark
doll.
here for about 12 seconds. I don't know why. Yes, we made a voodoo doll. We put the bracelet on the voodoo doll so it fits like Dr. What's-His-Name, Zelsius's eyepiece. Alright. All I did was I did that, and then I headed to the elevator, and then the picture should come back up.
Power of voodoo. Who do you do? Do what? Remind me of the babe.
Shut up,
man.
man. Babbling. Then again, it says it in the title, Babbleplay. And the picture should be back at any moment.
I got me a voodoo.
I don't know what to say. There we go. Thank you.
I'm gonna voodoo you.
Yes. Now it's definitely a voodoo doll of Dr. Cheeky.
Is fab.
Yes. Well, what are we going to do with it? What are we going to do with it, boys and girls? We don't use that one with the loudspeaker.
The voice
Loves us
that
all.
alienates the other Liz is coming out of this and the other one.
Can we stab it? No, we can't, but I want to see if there's a message for it.
I won't cut this.
Aw, that's boring.
Cut this? No. I've already demonstrated my aim. There's no need to do it again.
Cut everything.
I won't cut this.
Cut all the things. Alright, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what I do.
Fitzrandolph is fab.
I'm going to save and then try clicking around. It was simple as testing inventory items on each other. Put the clamp on the doll.
Yes,
Duh.
yes. Goodbye, Dr. Cheeky.
And that was how Liz became herself again, freeing her alter ego from the alienating influence of Fitzrandolph. Let's take a look.
Ava Morte and the Grim Reaper?
What about him?
Ladies and gentlemen, come up front. We're gonna start filming. Places. Lights. Camera.
Action!
Liz!
We have to stop it, Dan.
What?
Fitz Randolph. He's going to run for Congress. But the monsters scare people because of his horror films, and that's negative for his campaign. That's why he wants to make family pictures.
And he's putting chips in the brains of the monsters that refuse to go along with him.
Yes!
Like the Grim Reaper and Eva Morte.
Yes. He used them to make a film where I interview them and they say that everyone should vote for Fitz Randolph because...
Fitz Randolph loves us all.
He's completely changed my life.
His dream of equality has given my life new meaning.
With Fitz Randolph, we will be free.
Tomorrow, 3,000 copies of his propaganda film will be shown all across the country.
Oh no!
I know where the film is. I'll try to steal it.
No. I have a better idea.
Moo?
Said Liz. I'll film a new movie in which Eva Morte and the Grim Reaper tell the truth. This is the plan. We'll make a new film where Eva Morte and the Grim Reaper tell the truth.
Okay.
You'll switch the films, and ours will be the one that people see tomorrow. Good. I'll be thinking about how to do the switcheroo, said Dan.
But I doubt that those two sadistic monsters will collaborate with you, and even less so with the chips.
At last this has a solution. Problem with your free will? Sick of the weight of that friendship that you can never get free of? Don't despair. At last there's a
Which means
solution.
despair?
Presenting incredible Professor Fly's patented chip extractor.
Fascinating!
It's the most fantastic invention ever.
Fascinatingly incredible, isn't it? But that's not all. If you buy the incredible Professor Fly's chip extractor, you'll receive not one, but two extractors. I repeat, not one, but two of the incredible Professor Fly's chip extractors. Want to leave your friends with their mouth hanging open?
Game is
Stop
awesome.
Thinking about it and take action.
The extractors were absolutely perfect. But once they were free of Fitz Randolph's influence, Eva and the Grim Reaper began to show their true faces by refusing to cooperate.
I thought they were
They
going to kill
got
us.
ready to leave, ruining Liz's plan when the self-sacrificing Dan Murray got ready to step across the line that separates the men from the heroes.
Wait. I'm about to do something that's going to make me hate myself for the rest of my life.
Are you going to humiliate yourself, stupid?
Sounds interesting, imbecile. Let's see.
Alright, what would Dan hate to do more than anything else? Yep.
The time has come. Take a deep breath, Murray. Punches, black eyes, broken noses, cracked ribs, gratuitous violence.
We're listening, stupid.
Go on, imbecile.
Manny Brown, Rico Sandretti, Los Angeles Stadium, Friday night. The tickets are yours.
And that was how Dan Murray, by denying himself, transcended his nature and made himself into a legend.
Yay!
The idea worked very well. The two actors agreed to collaborate on a new version of the interview in exchange for the tickets. So they went on the set with Liz while Dan thought of how he would replace the new version for Fitz Randolph's copy.
Yeah.